Hello, I'm Vivienne MacCarthy, President of the Shire of Donnybrook Balingup. Welcome to this recap of the first Ordinary Council meeting of the year, held on the 26th of February 2025. Before moving on to the meeting agenda, there are two events taking place in the next few weeks. The first is the Lighthouse Girls Saga from Theatre 180, which is coming to Balingup on Friday the 14th of March. This performance is based on the novels by award-winning author Diane Wolfer, and is described as a sweeping story of ordinary people living in extraordinary times. It is a tale of courage, resilience, hope and love. A short trailer will follow, and tickets are available to purchase online.
From the creators of A Fortunate Life and Sydney 2 Lost and Found, Theatre 180 now presents the 4 award-winning novels in Diane Wolfer's Lighthouse Girl series in a bold new adaptation. From Breaksea Island in Albany's King George Sound to the battlefields of World War I and the home front, experience the immediacy of theatre with the visual impact of cinema. The Lighthouse Girl Saga is an epic story of love and hope which speaks to every generation and across the ages. A must-see for all Australians.
On Saturday, the 22nd of March, the Donnybrook Library will be hosting a Fun Fest extravaganza in celebration of its 25th anniversary and more than 70 years of serving the community under the state lending scheme. At this free event, you will learn about the history of the Donnybrook Library, and there will be a range of activities to enjoy, including giant lawn games, arts and crafts and live music. Food trucks and sweets will also be available, and a treasure hunt has been organised for the younger children. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing you there. At item 8.2, Council received the minutes of the December meeting of the Warren Blackwood Alliance of Councils. At this meeting, a presentation for the International Cycling Union Gravel World Championships 2026 was shared and was of high interest to the Donnybrook Balingup, Nannup, Boyup Brook, Bridgetown Greenbushes and Manjimup local governments attending. The World Championship event is set to take place in Nannup next year, with the main event taking place over the 10th and the 11th of October. It's expected to bring a major boost to the region, attracting thousands of competitors and up to 20,000 visitors over a 9-day event window. With global media coverage and TV broadcasts to over 120 countries, the event will not only showcase world-class cycling, but also the region's infrastructure, our local businesses, and our stunning landscapes. Community benefits include volunteering and workforce opportunities, business activation and tourism growth, alongside satellite events and youth engagement programs. Council also heard about the various preparations already underway, including wayfinding, event facilities and safety measures, all of which contribute towards ensuring long-term benefits for local cycling, recreation and tourism. Further information and details will be shared as they become available closer to the event. Council considered 4 development applications this month, which I'll summarise in this recap, but you can access detailed information on each application from the meeting minutes and corresponding attachments on the Shire website. At item 9.1.1, Council conditionally approved an application for extractive industry works at Lot 751 Donnybrook Boyup Brook Road in Beelarup. The application proposes to extract sand over a 10-year period, after which the pit area will be rehabilitated to pasture. At item 9.1.2, a second application for extractive industry works proposes to extract gravel over a 10-year period at Lot 100 Goodwood Road in Upper Capel. This was also conditionally approved. At item 9.1.3, an application from the Donnybrook Town Team to install asphalt art on Collins Street and Reserve Street in Donnybrook was also conditionally approved by Council. This project forms part of a road safety initiative aimed to improve driver and pedestrian behaviours around the Apple Fun Park and the pump track. Our final development application for the meeting was item 9.1.4 for the relocation of the Balingup Fruit Wineries cellar door to a new location on Bridgetown Road, Balingup, which Council approved. Item 9.1.5 required Council to consider a request for consent to mine, specifically for exploration activities, at Reserve 2052 in Brookhampton and Reserve 22860 in Donnybrook. The request came to Council from the Department of Energy, Mines, Industry Regulation and Safety, otherwise known as DEMIRS. The applicant is Cooler Gold Limited, and DEMIRS have asked Council to provide comment on exploration activities that will encompass portions of the two reserves. It is important to note that this is not a development application, and the Shire is not the final decision maker. Our role instead is as a referral agency, and the final outcome is determined by the Minister for Mines and Petroleum. Council resolved that we do not support the exploration activities proposed by Cooler Gold Limited, and should the Minister overrule our response, we have requested that a number of conditions be met, including any project works must minimise disturbance to land and vegetation, with vegetation surveys conducted before clearing. Important habitat and fauna must be protected, and a site management plan must address environmental and social impacts, including vegetation protection and rehabilitation. And finally, the Shire must retain access to sand and gravel for public works with any excavated material stockpiled to our satisfaction. Additionally, relevant site reports must be shared with the Shire. At item 9.1.6, Council considered a proposal for speed zoning changes for localities within Irishtown and in Collins Street, Donnybrook. There have been numerous requests from the community to implement the changes, and Shire officers have received support from Main Roads WA. Council resolved to proceed with public consultation, which will be advertised shortly. At item 9.1.7, Council received the Shire's Bushfire Risk Management Plan for the period 2024 to 2026. The importance of this plan is amplified by the level of fire activity that we have experienced in the last 6 months. Council has endorsed the plan, which provides a structured approach to identifying, assessing, prioritising, monitoring and treating bushfire risk from within the Shire. The plan provides important justification to support bushfire risk management grant applications. At item 9.2.3, Council received and endorsed the biannual progress report for the Council plan, which covers the period from July to December 2024. The plan expresses the community's vision for the future, captured within 5 focus areas of people, planet, place, prosperity and performance. Each focus area then contains overarching outcomes, which are broken down into objectives. And these objectives are supported by 163 projects prioritised to achieve over the 10-year period from 2022 to 2032. 30 of these projects have been scheduled for the 2024-2025 year, with a further 23 incomplete or deferred projects carried over from previous financial periods. And of these projects, 11% have been achieved and 41% are in progress. Further prioritisation and review will be required to align the remaining projects with current funding and resourcing. I encourage community members to read the half-yearly report, which has been published on the Shire's website. The final item I would like to cover, item 9.3.1, relates to the WA Local Governments Association, or WALGA as we call them, Sustainable Energy Project. This project aims to reduce the impact of price increases for power to the Shire's contestable energy sites. The project achieves this through group buying power of multiple councils. A feature of the project is that 100% of the energy sourced is through Synergy's Natural Energy Program, which offers natural power as part of their accreditation under Australia's Green Power Program. Our Shire is one of 48 local governments across WA who are currently taking part in Phase 1 of the project, with our particular sites being the Donnybrook Recreation Centre and the Administration Office in Bentley Street. Phase 2 of the project will deliver an estimated $34.7 million in energy cost savings over a 3-year term for all participants. and this means that our Shire will achieve an estimated $87,500, which equates to approximately 0.5% of savings in rates for each year of the project. With this in mind, Council resolved to participate in Phase 2 of the project. Thank you for listening to this recap covering the Ordinary Council meeting for February 2025. You can find more information and documents related to our Council meetings, or you can find the link to watch the recording of the meeting on the Shire website. And if you have any questions about the meeting, I encourage you to submit them through the Shire's online contact form. Thank you.